So for today, we're gonna talk about the differences in society between the 20th and 21st century.
And I would like to talk about the gender roles in the play. It's always women who need to wait for the man to make the move first. Like, women, wait. Like, I mean, if you like someone, why can't you just say that to them that you like them? There's no harm in doing so. Even if the girl liked the guy, she couldn't do anything. She needs to wait for the man to say first, to make the move first, basically. And if you look at now, the 21st century, there's no much difference actually. If the girl makes the move first, people will think that she is flirty or something. She is playgirl. Yes, that's not how it is. Okay, there's no harm in telling the people that you like them. Who knows that they might like you as well. So to girls out there, if you like someone, you need to tell them that you like them.
Hello. What was said before was gender roles about women, concerning women, and this is now my turn to talk about the gender roles among men. Now, the second gender role that I am going to talk about is the fact that men are often expected to be better than women in terms of social capabilities and others, such as their education. For an example, in Sure Thing, the men kept on bragging the fact that he was of education, and he expected the woman not to be able to understand what he says so that he could feel superior to her. Now, in the 21st century, unfortunately enough, there are still men who act this way. And in other news, this particular behavior is also proven through the prevalent and obvious pay gap between men and women that is still being practiced by workplaces here in the 21st century.
I will be talking about expectation versus reality in the society between the 20th and the 21st century. From then until now, people have not really changed. We are still expecting everything to be like how we want it to be. I think it's normal to feel like that because we are brought up in an environment where we need to be perfect. An example, in the short play Sure Thing, whenever Bill's answer does not satisfy Betty or vice versa, they have to change and give different answers so that they can keep the conversation going. So this also happens in real life. In reality, we should accept that humans have flaws and not everything will go our way. But I think that we will not be that society with the mindset in people nowadays.
The author is trying to portray in the play Sure Thing is that there's no such thing as a perfect conversation. We can only see a perfect conversation in movies because they simply are not real. Therefore, as you can see in the conversation between Billy and Betty, they have to rewind, think each time they say something wrong or the conversation gets stagnant. This is because human connection is imperfect on its own, and that's what makes human relationships much more genuine and pure. The flaws in connecting makes it more valuable when we obtain. To recapitulate, the central idea behind the play Sure Thing is that we must be sincere in connecting with other people. As you can see, in life we can expect to rewind our mistakes. We must learn from the mistakes and just keep moving forward. Okay.
So I'm gonna talk about the difference in human relationship between 20th and 21st century. So based on the play Sure Thing, we can see that actually human relationships are based on the lies. For example, Billy lied a lot of things about himself to Betty, and Betty did the same too. So in my opinion, these things happen because Billy and Betty are actually trying to live up, to the others' expectation. This is still happening until now, which is in the 21st century. Our society still have, that kind of expectation to every of us, and we as a human being try to achieve that kind of some sort of recognition. And even until now, our society is still, labeling people. For example, if we say that, oh, I'm a TESOL student, and people will be like, oh, TESOL student, oh, that kind of, oh, that we know which is what it means. Actually, there's not much difference between 20th and 21st century in human relationship. The fact that we still lie in order to build a relationship, and the fact that our society still have that kind of impossible expectation and labeling people as just still the same. So to conclude the whole video, actually there are not so much differences between the 20th and the 21st century in our society. Either it is the gender role or human relationship or the expectation in society, it all still the same. So thank you for listening to us. I hope you enjoyed this video.